Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Soulless World. Right, my thing isn't working. Hold on. Hi, guys. Yeah, my stream deck right now isn't working for whatever reason. But anyways, how's everybody doing today? Zman here. Welcome back to the Soulless World. Today, we're going to be continuing some work here that we started in yesterday's stream. Feels like it's been such a long time. But no, I've actually made some slight improvements here. So you guys may notice that I've actually gone ahead, started putting in some like roots around here just to kind of fill in the void a little bit more. And I've also gone ahead and started throwing in some of the basalt just to give the trees a little more texture. And I've also gone ahead and started throwing in some moss as well and some hanging leaves. And I think with that, it looks so much better. So kind of what I have in mind for today is we're just going to kind of fill in this enough to the point where it feels crowded and dense. And then along here, we're going to put in some more arches. And yeah. But in all reality, I'm actually, like I said, the more and more that I look at this archway here, at first I wasn't the biggest fan, but the more that I look at it, the more I actually start to like it. And maybe that's just kind of the thing that happens with, I don't know, natural trees, if you can even call it that, is it's got its uniqueness for sure. And yeah. Yeah. I honestly think it looks good. Roth, what's going on, bud? How you doing? Don't mind me just doing some more tree work. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Not really. I'm just making this look a little bit nicer. We're throwing in some basalt to make things feel a little more unique. You know, these are some different types of trees. Have any ketchup on mac and cheese today? No, I have not. But you know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to go ahead and heat up some mac and cheese later, and I'm going to put some ketchup on it. Congratulations. Christina, welcome back. Hey, mac and cheese weirdo. Am I just going to completely get roasted from now on? What? Like, I feel like it's not that unheard of that people put mac and cheese or put mac and cheese on their ketchup. That just sounds even worse. Ugh. No, put ketchup on your mac and cheese. I feel like it's not that weird. Okay? I really think it's something that I did when I was a child. And I don't do it nearly as often anymore, but you guys are making me want to out of spite. It's fine. Everything's fine. Breathing exercises. We're fine. I don't have to listen to you guys. I can enjoy mac and cheese however I seem fit, okay? And I don't need anybody else's judgment on that. Damn it. It's not unheard of around here. I just judge anyone who does it. So it's got to be like a... I would probably consider like Northeast, Midwest region. Like that's something that the people do. Or it's been done before and, you know... Some people say admit to it and some people don't. I don't freaking know. But I am getting flack for it and yeah. Don't tell me you guys actually do it in America. Well, apparently us Americans are just weird. Well, not only are we not already messed up in multiple ways, but Now we're getting some hate from the British. What the hell? What the hell, man? But yeah, we're just going to continue some work on everything that we've been doing for the last, I don't know, a couple hours yesterday. We were doing it. Feel like we might need to throw in a couple stumps up here. I actually also want to replace any exposed wood with the logs, or the logs with wood. That's one thing I need to do. I am British. I just live in the UK. I speak for the Europeans. Okay. Gotcha. I apologize for assuming. Bam. Throw that in there. Go ahead and do that. Hopefully don't destroy too much. Tree's looking really good, by the way. I like the details. Thank you. At least somebody can appreciate some art. It's nice. This is a work of art. So there's actually one thing I wanted to do real quick. I need to get more firefly bushes, though. I want to hide the bushes so that we can just get the particle effects from them. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Aha! Here they are. So, ball meal. Just growing a few more. Sure. Yes. So, some people do, but I don't. I am also just not a huge fan of ketchup in general. Well, that's your opinion too. Keep that in mind. So we're actually going to try to hide these firefly bushes just so we can get the firefly effect. If that makes sense. So, like, gonna get rid of these torches. But if we take a step back, it's like a very subtle atmospheric thing. Maybe. Yeah, like there. Like it just feels like they're definitely there. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay, I'm going to bed now. The things are attacking me. If you dig the bushes down one block in the ground, they will still give the particles if you don't want them out. See, the problem with that, though, is I need to, first off, I need to fix the hole that's in my ground now. Thanks, creepers. Jerks. That was extremely rude. Yeah, I mean, I might dig them down one more. Maybe. I really hope that. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this. Gosh darn it. I feel like the moss was right here. Yeah. Sure, that works. I just need to make some more mud bricks now. I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world. Whee! Because I definitely ran out. Because, like, I had just enough. For what we have up there right now. But let's see. Let's show you what we can do. I need a water bottle. Yeah, there we go. I need to make like a mud farm at some point. So I feel like I will end up using a lot of mud blocks. Or packed mud bricks. Or whatever the heck they're called. That is quite unfortunate. Oh, wait, here we go. There we go. All better. See, it's much easier to do on, like, a river, like, where there's a water source, like, right next to the block where you're going to be essentially making the packed mud. All right, let's see. How much wheat do I got? I got some. That's probably all I need for now. Yeah, throw those in there. My inventory is so freaking cluttered. I really wish that you could make regular packed mud slabs. Come on, Mojang, do better. Oh, wait, I need to make bricks. Right. Right. Forgot about that. Whee! All better. Fix it, guys. I fixed it. Alright, I need to declutter here. 1 second. Firefly bushes, don't need those. I will need those at some point. Gonna grab more wood. Just to turn into... Or more logs to turn into wood. I can words real good. Oh yeah, jack-o'-lanterns. Meant to do that too. Forgot about that. Oopsies. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just me, or are we still getting the... We're still getting the firefly particles. That's so weird. But cool at the same time. I watched the first episode of Last of Us, by the way. It was quite nice. Good recommendation. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't 100%... Like, when it first came out, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to watch it just because it's a video game TV show, and I never played the video games. You know, just one of those typical things. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to know enough about the show or know enough about the games or the storylines, for that matter, for it to really matter. If I... you know, if I were to watch it or whatever I would do. All right, some extra roots. Never hurt no one. Oh yeah, I wanted to do some more hanging moss. I started doing it, and then I just stopped for whatever reason. I feel like I need more leaves, too. Leaves. I might still have to harvest more leaves than I was originally anticipating. The bush still gives particles because the blocks above it is the cover, therefore it doesn't see the sun. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. See, I thought even if it was like daytime, like it would know, but I guess not. I did watch the most recent episode of The Last of Us. I watched that last night after stream, and the show feels different now. I'm trying to not spoil anything as best as I possibly can. It feels different now. And I don't know if it's a good different or a negative different. We'll see. Oop. Nope, that needs to go there. Actually, throw that in there like that. Yeah, just throwing in some basic roots is helping out quite a bit. Yes. I feel like I need to throw in some more moss too. Like there's not enough of it in certain spots. Ah, crap. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. With those in there, let's take a quick gander. Obviously, it's not that much different. Once I actually start filling everything in, it will look better too. Make it feel more dense back here. Yeah, we're gonna just go to sleep because I don't want to deal with mobs. All right. So the next thing I want to work on is I might have to grow some more leaves. Grow some more trees to get leaves. Words. Words are tough sometimes. Can we all agree on that? Because I think so. Whoa. Also, I did a hiccup earlier today, or more so on Monday when I had originally, or Sunday. No, I did it Sunday. I uploaded the next episode for the Nomad series, and it was scheduled to come out tomorrow. But little dummy old me, for some reason, scheduled it for 12 a.m. last night. So some people have already gotten a look at the most recent Nomads episode. So you guys are welcome for my fuck up, because some people have they got the opportunity to see the next episode a little bit earlier than other people. Right now it's currently out for members only, and then tomorrow it comes out at 12 p.m. EST. For members only, yeah. Well, I saw a message this morning while I was at work being like, hey, Zman, that's the wrong 12 at like 12:15 last night from Roth in my Discord. And I was just like, wait, what do you mean? And then I looked at YouTube, and lo and behold, the video was live. And everybody was able to watch it, and I felt really stupid because I was really hoping that I had uploaded it correctly to YouTube, but I didn't. So now I feel like a silly goose. Because I am the silliest of geeses. Goosesises? Geeses? Goosesises? I don't know. Words are tough. Let's go ahead and throw those in there for now, along with that. So I want to do the next arch. What I'm thinking we might do, actually, is... Where's my saplings? It's like I just had them. Where'd they go? So I wanted to potentially... So I want to put it off the path just a little bit. Not a ton, just a little bit. Grow the tree. That's really freaking tall. Of course it's really freaking tall. But one time I don't want it to be. And then this one's really freaking short, of course. Can never get it right. Never. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave the base of the tree in. We're going to shave some of the leaves off. You know, and kind of droop them down a bit like we did with these ones here. Well, first off, I'm thinking we get rid of these leaves here. And I also need to bring this down a couple blocks because that's too tall. Okay, so I think right there. Yeah, that's like the tallest part of this tree. So I wanted to try and essentially what I want to do is kind of build this over kind of similar to what we did over here. Yeah, so those connect. Build that up. Can kind of start filling this in some more. Just kind of make it feel like it's one of the, like what I built. I don't know. Does that feel like it? I feel like if we were to bring this down by one more block. Sure. I feel like that's fine. So, what? Oh, well, this tree's losing all its leaves. Good thing we harvested some. Uh-oh. That's not good. So essentially how I want this to look, it's not that it gets built off to the side because of how the rotation is with these logs. I want it to look as natural as possible. I really should get my scaffolding. I feel like that would make things so much easier. But I'm all about making things more difficult for myself, as you guys should know by now. Just so I don't accidentally get those mixed up for anything. Damn it. Where's my other shears? These shears are ready to break. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to do bam, bam, bam. Have this built out some more. Fill in. I feel like that's really low. Like, really in your face, especially in the path like that. Okay. Think that'll be all right for now. I need to fill this in. Throw in some of those. Grab our pale oak fences. Get some root styles going. Toss them around here. Grab some eye blossoms. Grab the lanterns. Do I have any moss? I do not have any moss on me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, there goes the... Ah! You jerks. Just feels too blocky almost. Then that doesn't feel right either. I don't know. I feel like this one didn't fit nearly as well as the other did. Maybe that's just me though. And it might take some time for me to accept it like I did with the other. We'll see though. I just need to throw some more moss down. Make things look adequate. Make things look busy. Maybe that's all we really need. All right, so eye blossom. Ow! Now you? Damn. Oh. Not lanterns. Eye blossoms. Gosh darn Enderman. What the hell? Maybe it just feels shorter. Because, like, yeah, this one Yeah, that would just... I'm being attacked. All right, we're going to bed. Not taking chances. Not taking any chances. Okay. So now that that one is all done, I'm gonna, first off, get rid of some of this other junk. The moss carpet. Sure, throw that there. Dirt block, don't need that. So I'm thinking we might only do one more arch, like right in here. And I'm gonna need more wood for that. And before we do that though, I'm actually gonna try growing some more trees. Get this feeling a little more like I can't think of the word right now, but you guys know what I mean, hopefully. Dense. The forest is very dense. Clustered. That's also another good word. Thank you. All right, I'm going to move. These. I mean, in all honesty, right now, I know it was just your birthday, but stop scratching the chair. Yes. Yes. This is exactly what I was going for. Obviously, once we get a few more trees in here, it'll look better, I think. Looks fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. I think it looks very solid. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I'm going to need to get some more saplings. And I'm also very hungry. So I'm going to eat. I was trying to remember what I was looking for. Fun fact, it was wood. So I'm thinking the next arch will be like right here. Because from, yeah, I think from this point here, I want it to kind of open up on either side. Like as if these doors here like swing open. Or, yeah, they would swing open. So, don't want to make it look too... I want to have it open up, essentially. You guys know what I'm talking about now. So, I think it was 4 tall. Started 4 tall. Built up a bit more. Let's get. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Why must you be like this? Huh? Huh? Why must you scratch up my chair? Please. She definitely wants attention right now, which means one of two things. Her food bowl's empty, or she actually wants attention and affection. How cute. Yeah. This is Arwen. She's the gremlin that lives with me. What, are you actually wanting attention? Can you give me a kiss? No? She'll basically snuggle up to me and be like, everything's fine for the most part. And then sometimes she will just bite my ankles. Why? Because she feels like it. Hence why she is the most gremlin of gremlins around. She just kind of gave me a look of like, what, really? Really? Really, father? How dare you call me gremlin? I am your child. You will love me. And yes, I do love you, kitty cat. Alright, I'm going to check and see if she needs food. Because I am such a good owner. And father. Come on. Come on, you ready? Alright, she's going on the shoulder. Be right back, everybody. Nope, that's her back. She, in fact, just needed food. Even though there was food in the bowl. Okay, back to this. So... Alright, how... Probably should grab some dirt. That's some better scaffolding. At least I think so. All right, start filling in the leaves. I don't have any moss on me. Okay, never mind. Thought I had moss, but it turns out I do not. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep. Something I need to do tonight, because I did not sleep well last night. I didn't go to bed till, I don't know, close to 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's just because I couldn't sleep. Like, you guys just have those nights where it's like, you want to sleep, but at the same time, you just can't for some reason. Yeah, that was one of those kinds of nights for me. That sucked. Sprinkle in some moss, make it look nice and overgrown. Spiders! I know he wasn't doing anything to me, but still. I don't like spiders. I feel like that hangs too low. Plus, it's also not concealed enough. We're going to move this over a block. Because, like, if we go ahead, we might even want to do the same with how we might just do this instead. Boop. Yeah, that feels like it's hidden so much better. Yeah, like much like this. Yeah, you don't really notice that. This one you could still see. So I think what we're gonna do is do what we did here. and just throw it up there, and then throw that in to make it blend in better, I guess. Once again, this just feels low. Like it wasn't built up tall enough. I mean, it's fine. I think it's fine. Should be fine. We do have a ton of wood we gotta chop down, though. First, all these trees need chopped down. Because I need to grow more to get more saplings. So we can go on a growing spree once again. It feels like we're finally bringing some life to the front of our kingdom here too, which is nice. It not only is it a nice change of pace from building mountains constantly, but making it this place feel like it how I envisioned it in my head. It's ominous, eerie, almost mysterious. I don't know if I would go as far as to say mysterious, but like just looking at this kind of is like, damn. Like if you were to come out of the mountain there and just see pale oak forest all around, wouldn't you go, oh, well that's I want to say unsightly, but oh, that's ominous. Like, what the hell? Could just be me, though. But I'm liking it. I'm liking how this is looking so far. I do need to do a better job of blending too. It feels like there's not enough. It feels very layered, but I feel like I did that on the other side anyways. I don't know. Something I'll have to fix at some point, I'm sure. Of course, wasting all my freaking bone meal. And I gotta make sure I'm using the hoe so we get the extra saplings too. Because if you guys didn't know, if you have Fortune 3 on a hoe and you're destroying leaves for saplings, it actually gives that fortune effect. Or it ups the chances of the leaves dropping a sapling. So we grew 4 trees, which took 16. So we'd have 2 left over from where we started. I'm guessing we'll have like 50 something saplings by the end of this. I'm hoping, at least. We'll see. We'll see if we get that lucky. I have been seeing quite a few saplings, so that's a good sign for me. It's a very good sign. It means the fortune's working. Yep. Let's see. Oh, 39. I mean, We doubled what we had. So that's at least good. Isaac, yo, sup? How we doing? We're doing pretty alright. How are you doing? Welcome in. I don't believe I've seen you in chat before. So, welcome to the Soulless World, which is a forever world project that I have with me and a few of my friends, where we're adding in a bunch of world lore, factions, kingdoms, like we're doing storylines and all that kind of stuff with this world. And I'm currently working on a dwarven kingdom, which is right back over there. That's pretty much all that we got going on for this right now. Good, yeah, I'm new. Well, welcome in. I love seeing new viewers in my chat. We are vibing. We are chopping down some trees. I need to get more saplings because I'm currently growing a pale oak forest in front of my kingdom. So we're gonna have plenty of excess pale oak, which will be very nice. So like, is it just you, or do you have multiple different people in your area? So I do actually have a couple friends that play on the server that don't really do anything with like the world building or lore or anything like that. They kind of just have their own spots in the world in this area that they kind of help me out with, you know, getting me resources or digging out the main area of where I'm building. I will do a quick tour here in just a moment, of this area at least. Just to kind of show off my progress. Yeah, so let's grab rockets. So this, well, actually what we can, no, we'll just fly around. So this is my area here. This kingdom is going to be known as Melegoth. I'm building a whole ass mountain range on top of a mountain range. Okay. So this is the main gate here. Oh, we got some friends there. I built this mountain all the way to the tippy top up here. Don't mind the holes. I'm blaming Enderman for that. And then back here is where I have been digging by hand this entire section. Now, I will preface that I've been slowly but surely shrinking down the amount of area that I'm digging out for what is going to be known as the main hall. This stone platform here is going to be the main hall of the kingdom here, and then we'll have tunnels going around the area, you know, to fill in, you know, forges, barracks, whatever we really want to put in. I do want to at some point do like a little hall of honors for all of my channel members at some point. But yeah, this is that's the main hall. And then we have the actual entrance hall here from the main gate. We're kind of doing this a little backwards, don't mind me. But this is entrance hall. And then don't mind the emptiness in here either. It's something I gotta work on still. There's a whole lot of things that I'm trying to get done with this. It's obviously not going to happen overnight, but I feel like it's been slow progress on it for the most part. And I've been spending a lot of time the last few streams on just building the mountain. So we're doing something a little different. We're currently working on some pathways going up towards the entrance here. Oh, nice. So you said you have a civilization in your world. Is it just you and your civilization, or are there other people you have? Story-wise, it's just me. I do have other friends that are currently working on their own kind of projects. We can also go ahead and give you a quick tour of their spots as well. Really the only active friend on here that does content creation with me, he is working on a elven kingdom out in snowy area. So we'll go check that out in a moment. I'll show you our starting island where we started working on basically like a little fishing civilization. I wouldn't say civilization, but settlement more so, I guess is what you could call it. But this is the island that we actually spawned on in this world. And then obviously we built it up. My buddy Soulspawn built this house. And then my buddy Rothrundr built this marvelous bridge, this gigantic sea gate, and this house here. And then over here is kind of what I've built for... well, we can actually go into free camp for this part. This is what I've built so far. We got a nice little jail down here, Warden's office. That there's a lot of small details that still need added in, but this is the starting island. Wait, is it just your friends, or would you mind if a viewer played or not? No, this is just strictly either very close friends or other friends that are content creators that are friends with me. So, unfortunately, I'm very picky and choosy with who I like do this kind of stuff with. Eventually, at some point, I would love to get like a community server that's not this. Just because this is a forever world that, you know, me and my friends agreed that this is something we're going to keep to ourselves. If in the future we want to consider potentially bringing other content creators on here, we could, but we haven't done so. But we're going to go ahead and head into the Nether now, because we're going to go check out what my boy Rothrundr has been building. He unfortunately wasn't able to get on this week to play. He's kind of dealing with some personal stuff right now, so he's taking some time away from the game. And then we just have to fly over here. Somewhere. Ah, right here. Whee! Ouch! Ouch! That hooded. Yeah, I got you. I was just wondering if you want help or not, because it's going to ask to help. But it's fine. I got it. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, this is just strictly me and my friends at this point in time. But my boy Rothrundr started working on this is going to be an Elven Kingdom. This is like the main hall that he's been working on. He doesn't stream nearly as often as I do on the server, so I've been making a ton more progress than he has. But yeah, this is a pretty dope looking hall. He's got a tree for a throne, which looks absolutely amazing too. You can't tell me that I don't look amazing on this throne either. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. And yeah, that's kind of all that we've currently got on this world. But it's something that we're not rushing either. We're doing this all at our own pace. Whether I spend 3 to 4 streams a week working on various projects on the server, or 1 stream a week like we were originally doing, and then I just kind of went gung-ho, like, I really want to work on this. I've been on a huge Minecraft kick for a while now. So how long has this been for? So this is... we started back at the end of September. I do have all my VODs on the channel as well, if you guys are interested in seeing those. Maybe except for like 1 or 2, because I had some issues with streaming or whatever, and the VODs got fucky. But we're on episode, what, 33 now? And we were... so, end of September to end of April now. So, October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months we've been working on this. And obviously we've taken breaks from, you know, if I'm working on this, go work on the fishing settlement, or take a break from the fishing settlement, work on this type thing. But yeah, this is like a passion project, I guess is the best way to describe it. This is something that I actually intend to one day write a book or a book series and base my whole world around what I'm building in here, which will be absolutely freaking sick. I think, at least. I think it's about to start storming here. I know we were supposed to get like heavy winds and thunderstorms and all that kind of stuff. That might have finally caught up. So let's go ahead and grab that. Grow tree. Grow tree. Honestly, that works pretty well. Honestly, it's kind of crazy to think that we've been working on this world for 6 months now. And to think of how much progress we've made over the 6 months. Now, I want to say within the last 2, I've been ramping up on my content on the server and whatnot, but still, it's kind of crazy. It's a lot of work, but I've been having a ton of fun with it, so that's truly all that matters to me. All right, so I'm going to throw in a tree there. Yeah, no, that's definitely thunder going on right now outside. Oh boy. Sure hope I don't lose power. That would really suck. I'm going to make sure that my phone is charged just in case. So, if stream abruptly ends, just giving you guys a heads up, power went out. Huh? How'd I bone meal this, but that grows? Huh? Telepathic bone meal? That's crazy. Oh yeah. That's definitely the effect that I've been going for with these trees. Especially along the path here. I feel like that's too close. We'll back this up just a wee bit. Like, if you guys know what the pale gardens look like you know that these trees are just super close and condensed. Like, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room when it comes to, you know, walking around in them. So that's the same exact feeling that I'm trying to essentially go for with these. I'm probably going to have to get some more. I can math. Come on. Jeez, I don't know why that was so damn hard. I'm gonna grow these trees or these saplings just because I need more of them. So, Isaac, what brings you? Like, how did you come across the channel, if you don't mind me asking? Just kind of browsing, recommended video from, you know, watching another video? I always like to know how my viewers find me. Or have they been a long time viewer and just now chatting kind of thing. No, I need my bone meal, that's for sure. What was I trying to go for? I know I need leaves. Alright, I have my hoe on me. Oh, damn it, come on. Just land on top of the tree. Uh-oh. Really hope I get more than just... I should hopefully get more than just what I currently have for saplings. These drops are terrible. I mean, we're already making a profit now on saplings, so that's at least a good part of this. Those guys are gonna hurt me, so I'm just gonna do myself a favor real quick. Take them out. Alrighty. Once we get all these leaves taken care of, we'll see how many saplings we got. Probably just leave the wood here for the time being. I'm gonna have to try to think of what I want to do with all this wood, because we're gonna have a ton of it. I could use it to build more like custom trees, which I will eventually do. Silly skeleton. You can't hit me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Ooh. Ow! Where'd he go? Oh, where'd he go? Playing Ring Around the Rosie there. Damn. Okay. All right. How many saplings did we get? We used 16. We got... Oh, this was actually a very nice harvest. 52? 52 saplings? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, we're gonna go to sleep now because I don't want things sneaking up on me. Like this guy, he's gonna... Ow! Sneak up on me. That's just rude. Why would you do that? Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead. Put saplings there. Saplings there. I don't have a proper mob farm currently, or like a gunpowder farm. So I'm trying to just harvest creepers whenever I get the chance. I feel like if we put a tree back here, that'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually going to adjust this real quick. Sure, that's fine, in all honesty. Yes, this is exactly like the effect that I've been wanting. Is this... like, as you walk through, you can't really see too much further of it. Like, obviously right now you can, because there's not enough trees. But once we do get enough trees, that'll be so nice. So then from here, I'm going to start growing them out. Words like this. Because remember, it's like the doors swing out. If we were to imagine that it was possible, like the doors swing out this way, so we don't want any trees to really be in the way. Which, if we take another walk through real quick, come out. Yeah, I feel like that's good. I do need to throw in some more of these custom trees as well that I made. Because not only do they look pretty okay, but it'll just break up the monotony of everything here. So it's not so monochrome as well. I do need to do that just a bit. So I'll actually hang on to these because I wanted to do some more like custom stumps. That kind of thing. Also replace all the exposed oak, pale oak with wood. Just so that it looks better. Obviously, this is like in parts that you normally wouldn't be able to naturally see, like as you're walking through here, but it's just the fact of knowing that these trees are exposed like this. Actually, just throw those in like so. I feel like that looks weird. Oh, you've got to be absolutely freaking kidding me right now. Low battery. My headphones are on low battery. Whatever. It's going to say low battery for like every 2 minutes. The next half hour and not die. I'll have to change my headphones out here pretty soon though. And to be fair, with all this wood that we're collecting, we can always repurpose it too, which will be nice. All right, I think we got most of the trees on this side. We just have to focus on this side now. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Making some good progress. How's everybody doing? You guys still hanging in there, having a good time? I know I'm quite hyper-focused right now, so I'm not doing too much chatting. Mist? I'm calling you Mist. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Z fam. We are so appreciative that you are here with us tonight. Or, well, just joining the Z fam anyways. If you're subscribing from video, welcome in. I go by Mist, yes, and thanks for having me. Well, welcome in, Mist. I am very appreciative to have you here. Words are hard sometimes for me. Trying to think. Started watching your vids on Aged a day or so ago. Okay. Yeah. I've been doing... I used to be on a huge Aged mod pack kick for a few months there. And then I started... Well, me and my friends started this world. We have been kind of on a kick, more so as of late, doing this world. And Aged has moved towards a vid form instead of live streams. But super appreciative to have you in here. How is your night going? Alright, so how many sampling? I don't have many. Okay. Honestly, I might turn all this. I see all's good in the hood. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, you're in luck because tomorrow, episode 3 of the Aged Nomads series goes live. So, you at least have some more Aged content to look forward to. My dumbass accidentally set it for 12 a.m. today instead of tomorrow. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so now that we actually have more trees in place, I do want to try to... I think these can be bone mealed. Hold on a second. I think. I don't know. No. Oh no. That is not good. That is not good. You're like the only person with any content on Age. It's shocking to me that it's not bigger. Yeah, I mean, it's overall a very solid mod pack. It's obviously got some flaws to it, but I had fun with it when I was, I mean, I should say I still have fun with it because I am making content on it still. Just not nearly at the capacity that I once was. Which, you know, it happens. You know, just kind of, as a content creator, doing what I want to do what I find to be interesting is always important too. Also, coolest guy, how's it going? We're just gonna ignore cool guys on acid. Sorry, everybody. Probably don't have any more eye blossoms. That's a travesty. That is so sad. Actually, what I want to do is throw in some more moss up around on this side. I do want to... While we're here, we can just start throwing down some more eye blossoms on this side. Just because. How's everyone doing today? I'm good with a rainy day. Yeah, it's a rainy night for me too. It be raining. It be raining quite... Hey! Jerks. I want to actually... Hold on a second. Deal with all these mobs first. I want to get some more firefly bushes going. Get those kind of hidden. Where did they go? Aha! Here they are. Ah! Leave me alone! Yeah, so firefly bush there. Firefly bush there. Just kind of get the particles going. Be real nice. Oh. Oh. So annoying. This. Alright, so we put one down over there. See, I would put them down further a block if I could. Unfortunately, I don't have a second layer underneath all this. It's... Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Throw the bush behind there. And now we just have some subtle fireflies flying around in here. It's great. It's not super noticeable, but it's one of those things that, like, if you're kind of paying attention for it, you can tell that they're there. But let's just take a walk up here. It does, like, at nighttime, I want this to feel dark and ominous. So that's perfect. Queepa. Aw, man. There's another Queepa. Yeah, I think it's time we just go to sleep. Cause there's a lot of monsters trying to get me right now. Alright, sleep. Hopefully nothing else comes after me. Please. Thank you. Now we can fight back. Yes. Yes, this looks very nice. Very, very nice. Oh my god, I get it. I have low battery. Hold on. I'm gonna go find my earbuds real quick. I will be right back, everybody. I'm back. I found them. Okay. Get those turned off and charging. Get these on. Make sure. Disconnect from there. Really? The worst part about this is that I have 3 different pairs of Raycon earbuds, and they all connect to my computer, and I just need to kind of forget them right now. So we're gonna do that, so I don't get confused anymore. Anyways, sound. I need to be able to hear my game. Turn my earbuds up so now I can actually properly hear. Okay, perfect. Yep, eye blossoms have closed. I'm gonna try to get some more saplings if I can. And cool guy, you are not hijacking my stream. You know what? I'm just gonna save myself some time. Oh, is that all? Is that all I have for? Okay, then. All right, let's go ahead and throw down or bone meal all this up. And hopefully I get a large amount of saplings. That would be the ideal situation. All right, what I'm thinking we might do is once I get kind of the foundation, or once I get more saplings placed down, to outline like the entrance here, get some more trees kind of around here. Off camera, I'll probably go ahead and plant a bunch of trees and do some smaller details. But I think we're gonna move on to doing the interior of the pathway there after this, because I meant to do that last time, but I did not. I did not do that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we're almost to a stack of saplings. Love to see it. Love, love, love to see it. And we are done, I think. Get rid of these other blocks. Don't need them. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of saplings. Love to see that. Yup. That's an amount for sure. Almost forgot one. Boop. All right, let's see. Ow. I was going to see if I could try to thread the needle flying through here. I mean, it kind of worked. Wasn't 100% foolproof, but when is anything? Okay. All right, then having it grow towards it kind of obstructs this tree a tiny bit, but I think it'll be fine. No, that's too close. That is too close to the doors. Gonna have to move this a few blocks back. Alright, that's a lot better. Some of these leaves might linger around if we don't sever the connections. So, dirt. There we go. That's better. Plus, we even got some more saplings out of it. Can't complain. That's quite a tall tree there. Still here just lurking? That is perfectly fine. Lurkers are always appreciated and welcomed. No shame in lurking. I'm out of bone meal. Ouch. No, wait, no. Same. Like I said, we love lurkers. Lurkers are always appreciated, never pushed away. Okay, so now that we've got this going, I'm gonna try to grow a few more trees here. I might actually move these eye blossoms. We can reuse those. Excellent. Spider, what are you doing? All right, let's fly to the front here. Holy spiders, why are there so many of them? Probably need to throw another tree in here. Ah! Dicks. Why? Just leave me alone. That's all I ask. Alright, then we come up to here. Come through here. Once we actually get some like leaves coming down as well, throw in some hanging moss, this should look a whole lot better. Yeah, and then when you come out, gate, entrance. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a break from this now. Like I said, I'll probably work on some smaller details off camera whenever I get the chance. Might end up being on camera, we'll see. But yeah, let's go work on the mountain. Just a little bit. So, cobble deep slate. We will certainly need Here we go. Looks great so far. Thanks. I wouldn't say I'm like a perfectionist or anything like that, but I really do like try really hard to make things look appealing. It's like having the ambiance, the environment of it all, just have it. I like working with those kinds of elements when it comes to my building, because I know a lot of people, or I wouldn't say a lot of people, but people that don't care too much about the building parts of like the ambience and the environment, that don't really people that don't really care about that. I'm one of those people that really cares. But anyways, we got to make this look cave-like, right? Right. So if we just, for starters, throw in the walls here. Or start building up the walls. Who is your least favorite and most favorite artist slash band? I can't answer that because I have so many bands that I genuinely enjoy. And I listen to so many different genres of music that it's nearly impossible to narrow it down. Excuse me. For either of those options. So. I can't stand Pearl Jam, but I love Soundgarden, Audioslave, Chris Cornell. Okay. I feel like I've heard of a couple of those bands. Soundgarden sounds very familiar. Chris Cornell also sounds vaguely familiar. But yeah. I'm kind of really just, as they say, polyamorous. I listen to all kinds of music. I don't necessarily hate on any specific kind. I would say probably my least favorite kind of music would have to be like what's it called? Probably K-pop. Chris Cornell is the lead singer for Soundgarden and Audioslave. Oh, okay. That might be why. That might be why. All right, so now we're going to do... I kind of want to keep to the natural feel that we've got going on with the cave entrance here. I mean, you nailed the Taylor Swift five-finger death punch thing pretty accurately. What thing? I am now curious to know what y'alls are talking about. I am a very nosy person. My least favorite was Taylor Swift, but love Five Finger. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I think if you're not a Swiftie, then I think it's just general consensus that we don't like Taylor Swift. Because Taylor Swift is insanely annoying. Just my thoughts. I've never seen Five Finger Death Punch live. I almost did a while back. I was gonna go to a concert with some of my old friends and see them, but it didn't end up working out. And they invited somebody else to go with them. So, thanks for nothing, guys. She's overrated. I agree with that part. I definitely agree that she is overrated. I feel like there's also what I think is partially wrong with society, modern society, is that we idolize these bands and artists way too much. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, hearing the stories of, like, literally Swifties beating the shit out of each other because, oh, I got the song. I got to see Taylor Swift. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you don't. Bam, bam. Like, some people are just absolutely batshit. I'll say it. And I also just want to preface, everybody is free to listen to who they so please. But that's just my 2 cents on Taylor Swift and modern music nowadays. So we're starting with just a deep slate, cobble deep slate layer, and then as we go through this, we can throw in maybe some other stuff to kind of break up the pattern a bit. I think that might be a good idea. When I saw Five Finger, they were with Breaking Benjamin and Flames and From Ashes to New. I'm a big fan of From Ashes to New. I think they've got some pretty good songs. Breaking Benjamin is 10 out of 10. There's some oldies that are goodies for sure. I don't necessarily go out of my way to listen to Breaking Benjamin, like if it's on Spotify or whatever, as I'm like driving or whatever, it's like, oh, okay, I haven't heard this song in a while. Then I'll like, you know, throw it on, jam to it, whatever. But I don't like lose my mind over Breaking Benjamin. Alright, so now we have this fork in the road where it goes from the nether portal to the other side. We'll just start here because we can. Simple, easy. I do need to get some grass though. So we gotta fix this up a bit. To me, they are okay. They're not my favorite, but they are better than Taylor Swift. Yes. I am getting low on rockets. That's not good. I might need to make some more rockets here. Get some of this gunpowder. Are there any more creepers? What the hell? Ha, stupid skeleton. Mainstream pop country is just not good. I'm kind of picky when it comes to country. I do prefer some of the more old school country, but there is some pop country that I do like. I'll say it right now. I absolutely loved Post Malone's country album that he did a crap ton of collaborations with. I don't know. I'm actually a big fan of Post Malone. So. Oh, that just feels so nice. It almost kind of gives off the vibes of like Fangorn Forest around Isengard before Sauron, or not Sauron, Saruman just chops down all the trees. That's kind of like the vibe that I get from this. Actually, I'm gonna have to. Oh, there's a couple farms I want to check. First off, the iron farm, because I want to make sure that's working. Oh, yep, it's working all right. I haven't seen any iron golems lately, so I'm like, is it working? Yeah, it's pretty solid as far as pop artists. Yeah, like there's some really good songs that he made that I really like. Let's check out down here. Oh. Taking all this stuff. This is our, my buddy Nate's the one that built this villager farm, or villager trading hall. I like him, but not so much on the country album. I mean, like I said, everybody has their acquired tastes. I thought he did a great job on the country album. Yeah, these are my firework rockets. Let's just make a bunch of paper. Make it a paper. I don't know why it never remembers firework rockets, but it doesn't. Eminem and Lil Wayne is good. Same with Akon. I was never such a big fan of Lil Wayne. Or Lil Wayne, I should say. Lil, not little. Lil Wayne. Eminem, I was pretty alright with growing up. Didn't listen to him too much. But yeah, he has some really nice songs too. My arm itches. Oh, what the shit. I did not sleep well last night, and I'm like kind of crashing right now. I'm trying to keep going. I don't know. I think if we can at least get the tunnel started, that could be a good stopping point for me tonight. Get some sleep. Game fuel is sleep. Alright, just because you said that now, I'm not going to sleep. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually very much value my sleep. Like, very much value my sleep. So, holy crap. I'm a sleepy boy. Oh, that's right. I needed grass. Duh. Go to bed? No. We're at least going to finish what we started here. And then I'll wind down for the night. then I'll consider winding down for the night. Probably didn't need all these stacks of grass, but oh well. If you go to bed, so will buy you Black Lotus. You're funny. You're a funny guy, cool guy. I think... This should be 5 wide. Why is it only 4? Because I'm a dummy. That's why. This should be 5 wide. Well, I guess it kind of fits as a 4. We're just gonna roll with it. It's not that big of a deal. Who I want to see live is Rammstein or Rammstein and Metallica. Metallica, you better get on that soon, because they are getting old. I think Metallica's like definitely in their 60s at this point. I don't know if it's like early or late, but they're getting old. Same thing with Rammstein. I saw Alice Cooper and Kiss live. I saw Kiss live. They came to my hometown a few years ago. And I went and saw them with my dad. It was amazing to see Kiss play live. That was like my first actual concert I ever went to. Fun fact. And then in 2019, no, 2017, I went and saw I Prevail live. I Prevail, Wage War, and Islander. I went and saw them live. That was a great show too. All right, we're almost there. I want to see Queen all original, but can't. Yeah, there's a slight problem with that, cool guy. Don't want to spoil anything, but Freddie Mercury, he's kind of dead. Would have been absolutely amazing to see Queen all original live, but unfortunately, not possible. Only slightly. Only slightly. Freddie Mercury is a problem? Yeah. Just a little bit. I feel like there was some other band members that passed away as well. But I could be wrong. I want to break free. Alright, we just need a couple more stacks of deep slate. Ha! Loser. I'll grab 4 stacks. I think 4 stacks should be plenty. But we'll see. Nirvana is another band I want to see, but can't. Kurt Cobain is the problem. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, I'd say. Just a slight problem, though. I don't know. Maybe if in a couple 100 years you'll be able to see them all together live. Not a couple, more like 100. All right, we are like right there, guys. We are so close to being done with this. You think I'll live to see 123? I mean, hey, with modern medicine, anything's possible. Okay. Maybe if we just do that. Yes. Alright. It's very basic right now, but I think this is a good starting point for sure. I will definitely have to light this up to prevent mobs from spawning in here, but they're going to do that anyways for the foreseeable future. But we are going to go ahead, go to sleep, do a oh. I was about to yell skeleton jockey. Even though the meme's chicken jockey. Alright, anyways. Review time. To look at our amazing progress, we're going to head into Cheaty Weedy Camp. Ignore all these... Uh-oh. Good thing I went into Cheaty Weedy Camp because... Yeah. I'd say we did a pretty solid job. Obviously, like I said, we still need to do a lot of filling in, some other details, all that kind of stuff. But it's a very good start. And then, obviously, gonna kind of fly through pretty quickly. And then we get to over here. Yes. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just don't look at the backside of a mountain. It's it's kind of pulling, it's kind of giving me green vibes right now. But anyways, that is going to do it for tonight, everybody. It's a little bit shorter of a stream. But like I said, didn't sleep well last night, so I really should try to get some sleep tonight. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, or if you're watching this in VOD form, make sure to leave a like. Check out the links below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord as well. Love to chat with you guys in there. If you want to see more Soulless World content just like this, consider subscribing. Thank you guys to Mist and anybody else that might have subscribed. We know at least Mist. I don't know if anybody else has. Yeah, just Missed, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Anyways, subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all my channel members as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. But yeah, with that being said, tomorrow episode 3 of Age Nomads comes out 12 p.m. EST. Hope you guys are excited to see that. Thursday, no stream. And Friday stream is TBD because I don't know if I'll be dog sitting that night or how long I will be dog sitting, I should say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.